You don't always need to be constantly like foot to the metal, like hands on the steering wheel. Like, it is okay to have seasons. Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra, and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be a true minimalism video, and I have a restriction is out, intention is in. I got 5 things that I want to talk about to kind of show you guys where I'm at in my minimalism journey in hopes that it could help somebody else out. I'm actually quite far in my minimalism journey. If you guys saw, I recently celebrated my 10th anniversary, so I have been a minimalist for 10 years. I also have a book on minimalism, which you can definitely check out. I'll put a little picture here. I think it's called like a Cobra's Guide to Minimalism, so you could definitely get some insight into my more hardcore minimalism thought process. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo. So I made this because I want to help people out who are kind of like finding that struggle in minimalism that's kind of very restrictive. I definitely went through that season. I definitely went through a season of like, oh yeah, I should do this, I should do that to be a good minimalist. And obviously everyone's journey is going to be different, but if you are currently experiencing something similar, I really do hope that this could help you out, because this helped me out tremendously, and I hope that it could help you out as well. Okay, so number 1, let's talk about it. No restriction. So a lot of my earlier day minimalism was definitely driven through the lens of restriction. I was very restrictive with my minimalism, and I think that's okay in the beginning, and I almost think it makes sense, especially for me personally. I came from a place of like, I had a shopping addiction before I became a minimalist. That's actually why I became a minimalist. I had really bad shopping habits, and sometimes they still do bleed into my life. I like expensive things, and in my year of abundance, I definitely spent a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but more so than I normally would in my like frugal lifestyle. So anyway, coming back to the restriction thing, in the beginning, I think it makes sense if you want to be restrictive with your minimalism, because it's like you need to develop certain habits. You need to kind of develop the frugality muscle, the discipline muscle that maybe otherwise, like, you're making a really drastic change. It makes sense to have that restriction in the first place. But I think if you are way later down the road, I think it's okay to kind of ease the foot off the gas. It's okay to not be super, super, super restrictive. Like, unless you're loving it and it's just like, it's for you, and extreme minimalism and essentialism is where your vibe is at. I wasn't when I was an extreme minimalist, I maybe I just wasn't doing it correctly, but I'm going to be revisiting that again, being a bit more minimalistic. But at the same time, I'm happy with cozy minimalism. I'm really happy with the more kind of like keeping things that spark joy, which brings us into the second point, which is, okay then, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, time for an unboxing. So thank you so much to Cosy Island for today's gifted pieces. So yeah, let's get to the unboxing. Let's get it, let's go. Good. So they sent me 2 shoes and a bag, so I'm gonna unbox that for you guys right now. I'm really excited because I've definitely been trying to be in like my hot girl era, so I've been really vibing with like more dressed up clothes, because you guys know that I tend to wear a lot of like oversized stuff. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, so the first one they kindly sent was a bag. So that's what she looks like. I know I kind of already tore off the paper, so it has like this really cute like magnetic closure. So freaking cute. It also has little buckles here for adjustment, and it is absolutely adorable. Has the cute little logo here. She's actually really big. In the pictures, I thought it was going to be smaller. This is actually a really good size. I can definitely fit a lot in here. She's definitely a hobo bag. And the thing that I'm like absolutely loving is it came with a cute little pouch. So you can just like put your coins and your miscellaneous, throw it in your bag and go. This is gonna be so cute for summer. This is definitely gonna become my summer tote bag. So excited. Obviously I got the beige. Like, if you know me, you know I love beige, so perfect. All right, let's go on to the shoes. So I did order 2 shoes. So I ordered them both in a size 8, and the size was like spot on. I tend to have issues with these ordering online, but they nailed it with the sizing. So I obviously ordered 2 kitten heels because I'm trying to be like more dressy. Oh, like, are we seeing this? Absolutely stunning. I wanted like the very sharp tip because you guys know I like an elegant moment. So let me just take that off. The buckle, when you guys see the buckle, how classy and elegant is that? Like, it's giving the Sun King Louis. And the logo's here on the inside. Cosy Island, so freaking cute. I ordered this in the cream colorway because I don't wear heels enough that I need to worry that they're gonna get dirty. I really only wear them on special occasions, so I want an all white vibe, and here she is. It is the moment. All right, let's do the next one. This one is absolutely stunning with the cute little bows. Like, are we seeing that? Oh my gosh, and it looks so good on my foot. It definitely has like a little thicker chunk moment going on here, but the bows, double bow action is just absolutely stunning. So absolutely loving these. So yeah, here is my discount code for my little Cobra babies if you were interested in picking up a pair. If you don't want to pick up a pair, it's okay, don't worry. It's fine. You guys watching my video is all the support that I need. This is just if you were interested. You guys know I love shoes, so I'm really excited to add these to my collection. And thank you so much to Cosy Island. And so on to today's video, regularly scheduled program. Does it spark joy? When I first started my minimalism journey, sparking joy was definitely the opposite paradigm. I was definitely very Fumio Sasaki camp, which is like, he's anti like if it sparks joy. He actually says, unlike Marie Kondo, like literally in his book, go read his book, he's like, if it sparks joy, you should still get rid of it. And I was like, yes sir. I was like, yep, that's good, man. That's how that's done. Let's get rid of it, even though it's sparking joy. So that is a no for me. I operate now from the core principle of like, life is really short. Like, I'm in my mid-30s now, so I think also when you're in your 20s, you still really have like a long road ahead of you to kind of figure out who you want to be, versus like now that I'm in my mid-30s, I have a very, very different mentality. Like, I don't have such a naive or immature or young take on life. And I realize our days are very precious, and I refuse to be surrounded with crap that I don't want, pardon my French. But because of that, I definitely operate from a, does it spark joy? I wear my best stuff on the day. Like right now, I'm wearing my Babaton contour suit with a pair of sweats that are just like my favorite colorway. And because of that, I come from a place of joy, like literally. Sorry about that, the camera cut out. I don't know where I was. So whatever that was, on to point 3. So point 3 is, it needs to be cute, it needs to be aesthetic. So something that I have seen that is really popular in like core minimalism community is this idea that it doesn't need to be aesthetic, like as long as it's functional and it does the job, and that's good enough. And I definitely had a season of that. I had a really long season of that. I think years. I had years where the criterion where if it was functional, that was good enough. I don't operate from that. It needs to be aesthetic and it needs to be cute, and I don't care if it's functional. It needs to look good, and that is really important for me. But that is my own personal journey with minimalism. I already tried to be a good minimalist and like, oh yeah, like as long as it's functional, I'm being a good minimalist. But honestly, you rob yourself of one of the best aspects of life, which is like the aesthetic of things. Like, those two things do not need to be opposites. Like, you can have something that is very functional and very beautiful. So for me, that's where I'm at in my journey. It definitely needs to be cute and it needs to be aesthetic. And if it's not meeting that criterion, as a minimalist, I have full authority to just get rid of it, because I only have a few things. So if I only have a few things, they're going to be cute and they're going to be aesthetic and they're going to fill me with joy. Okay, that comes into point number 4. It's okay to change one's environment. And I say that in the metaphorical sense as well too. I mean, obviously physically you can always change. Like, no one is a tree, no one's rooted to one place. But in terms of restrictions, I didn't let myself change. I didn't let myself change myself. I didn't let myself change my environment. And so I let myself stay like emotionally grounded in the same, and it was very stagnant and it was very like soul killing. So what I do now is I let myself change. When I am tired of something, when I don't want to do something anymore, I let myself change, and that includes my environment. So you guys know that I definitely do travel a lot as a minimalist. Anytime I'm feeling stagnant, and this could just be, you know, obviously a privilege. I'm a full-time working adult and I don't have kids, but when I want to, I can just, sorry, I need to like hold something. Very cute little stickers from Cowboy Cafe from She's French. Shameless plug, definitely check out her shop. Super, super, super cute stuff. I definitely am privileged. I'm a working adult with a full-time income and I don't have kids. So obviously I can up and leave whenever I want. But I chose my life by design like that. Like, I made that decision a really long time ago, so that when I want to change environments, I can. I hate being stagnant. If it means I'm going to grow old and have no one to take care of me because I spent my entire life changing environment, so be it. This seems to be a common trope in the minimalism community, so this isn't just a me thing. A lot of older minimalists that I see that are in their 40s, because I've been doing this for 10 years, and they're still child-free. Some of them don't even have husbands, and they're killing it. They're like in... When I started watching them, I was in my 20s. Now I'm in my 30s, and they're in their 40s going on to their 50s, and they're still living their best life. So I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I have strong women ahead of me, and they're killing it, so I'll be just fine. So yeah, if you want to change your environment, you definitely can. My minimalism journey had me like stuck emotionally, but then I think I realized in my Buddhism that it is okay to change. Like, it's actually okay to change. And I don't know if that's very popular in the minimalism community because it's like curate and now this is where you're at. But no, minimalism is a journey of constant evolution. So is it following trends? Yeah, probably. But is it more fulfilling? Definitely. Okay, number 5. So some discipline is still good. So I guess I want to leave this on that last note. Like, everything I said does sound kind of very contradictory. You know, restriction is out, intention is in, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it's also good to refine one's discipline. I get kind of relaxed on certain areas and then I revisit that and I tighten the belt till I can't stand it anymore. And then I loosen the belt. So it's a constant like ebb and flow. And I think this is more Buddhistic than it is minimalism. But it's okay to like have seasons and like seasons of like restriction and seasons of looseness. So I definitely had my season of looseness and fun and comfort during my era of abundance, which was like 2 years. But now I'm definitely in an era of like, okay, well, I want some discipline and I'll do that for a while. How long that will last, who knows? Probably a couple of years till I get sick of that, and then I'll try something else and just repeat that cycle on repeat. So it is definitely okay to have some discipline in one's life. You don't always need to be constantly like foot to the metal, like hands on the steering wheel. Like, it is okay to have seasons. These are all just guidelines at the end of the day, you know, parlay, just guidelines. If you want to push and you want to be in an era of hustle, be in an era of hustle and use your minimalism to be in an era of hustle. And then when you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, then take a break. So I hope that you guys could have enjoyed my video of restriction is out, intention is in with my minimalism, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.